Hey folks, welcome to the Freedom Homestead channel. Some of you buying property might want to tackle some of your own projects. That's fine. I highly recommend it, especially if you've never done something. It's a perfect opportunity to learn. If you do end up hiring somebody, more power to you. Stick with them and learn it. Because at some point, you will have to maintain something. And knowing how it goes together makes it a whole lot easier when you have to go back and fix things. Because everything will need to be fixed at some point. You can't beat the cost of production. What does that mean? Well, when my dad told me that years ago, I didn't exactly know what that meant until I went to tackle my own large project on my own. To be fair, not 100% on my own. I did have help. And thank you to my friends and family for helping with that. Now, cost of production. Good buddy of mine, I consider a brother. He recently had a shed built of comparable size, and it cost him about $3,200 to build it, on site, in place. How much did my shed cost? Well, just the material alone, I think up to date, we're at about $2,500 to $2,800, I think is whereabouts we're at. And he spent $3,200 on his shed that's of similar size and height and everything else. That's in a nutshell. That's what that means, the cost of production. When you're planning a project, figure out what the sense of urgency is. How quickly does it need to be done? If it needs to be done immediately, I would highly recommend that you hire somebody for it. There's people out there all over the place. Do your research, find the right one, ask for references, and then make your choice. If it's something that you can tackle over a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever, then just plan out your time, plan out a day a week, or even a couple days a month, whatever works for you. You don't need to make it the sole priority, and you also don't want to burn yourself out on it where you get fed up with it, and then the project makes good progress for a couple months, and then you just get pissed off at it and walk away, and then things start to wither in the weather. Plan it out, think about it. And what I mean when I say think, I mean really think through, as I said before, the urgency. Cost is always an element, and I apologize for the windshield wipers. It keeps trying to rain and then not rain. Weather can't make up its mind in Texas. And for those of y'all local folks, y'all understand where I'm coming from. 1 minute it's hot, next minute it's cold, humid, and damp. It's yeah. But to close out, when you're doing your own project, think it through. Make sure that you have the resources that you need. If it needs tools, if it needs lifting equipment, just think through the steps. Break it down as simply as you can. Prioritize, execute. I'll close out this one with the wise words of Brick Tamland. I love lamb.